Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mike Armstrong podcast and the Mike Armstrong YouTube channel. I just want to do a quick chat, really, about a program that I'm on at the moment, which is a mental toughness challenge. Um, the program is called 75 Hard or hashtag 75 Hard on social media, and I think I'm on day 13 of the challenge. It's a 75-day challenge, and I'm really enjoying it. It is tough. It's tough. It's a mental toughness challenge. I actually find it a time management challenge. It's quite tough to do from a time management point of view, but I enjoy it. I enjoy a challenge, and at the moment I'm on, like I said, day 13. I'm towards the end of day 13. The challenge consists of you have to be on a diet for the whole 75 days. So, I'm eating healthy at the moment and I'm on a diet. You have to drink a gallon of water every day, which is quite challenging as well, especially because it makes you pee non-stop all day. Um, and then you've got to do two separate forms of exercise for 45 minutes each day, one being indoors or one being outdoors. So I tend to go out on my bike for 45 minutes and then I do weights in the house for the other 45 minutes. Or sometimes I go out twice in a day. The weather's good, which is not very often in Wales. You also have to then read 10 pages from a book, an educational book each day. You also have to drink no alcohol for the 75 days. And you've got to take a picture of yourself and record yourself through the process. So that's the challenge. It's a mental toughness challenge because, 75 days is quite long. It teaches you to basically not give in and just be consistent and be persistent and don't give up, and that builds your mental toughness. I've already got quite good mental toughness, which is why I thought I'd take the challenge on in the first place. I'm quite enjoying the challenge at the moment. I'm just finding it difficult to cram everything in the day, as well as obviously run my own business and do lots of other things, which I've already committed to recently, like podcasting daily, YouTubing daily, and that sort of thing. That's the reason why now I'm combining my YouTube videos, which I'm trying to do one YouTube video a day, and I at least do one podcast episode a day because I do a morning motivation, which was the first time I actually combined my YouTube video and my podcast together, which I did this morning for the first time. I'm dual running at the moment this video on Zoom, which I'm going to upload onto YouTube later, and also my phone, which is running my podcast. So again, I'm big into efficiency, and at the moment, whilst doing this challenge, I need to find even more ways to save time, because freeing up time means you've got more time to do other stuff. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on and talk about the 75 hard challenge. One, to commit to my audience and my readers and the community who listen to me that I'm doing the challenge, let them know I'm doing the challenge, and just to hold myself accountable, really. I'm, like I say, 13 days in. I'm finding it okay at the moment, but it's 2 weeks into what is a 2.5 month challenge. I think the reason why I'm finding it okay, I think it would be a lot tougher if I actually started it 2.5 months ago or the beginning of lockdown. But I was doing my own my own challenge or routine for 2.5 months prior to committing to this challenge. And I was doing 2 hours of exercise a day, so actually a little bit more than I'm doing now. Um, but I wasn't doing it every day. I wasn't doing it consistently, day in, day out, day in, day out. I was doing it for 5 or 6 days a week, really. Some weeks maybe 7 days as well. But I was having the odd day off, etc. I also was not on a diet, although I have been eating pretty healthily the whole way through lockdown. And I was having the odd drink of alcohol on a Friday or Saturday night, which I've now had to give up completely. But I'm enjoying the challenge. It's good to test yourself, and hopefully, if I can complete the challenge, then that'll build on top of my already existing quite strong mental toughness and make it even stronger and better. And I think it's good to get into routines and systems anyway. So it's helping me with my efficiency and getting things done. It's helping me find better, sleeker, quicker ways of doing things. So I can squeeze more and cram more in. So I think what it shows as well, with me having a 2.5 month lead up to this challenge, and me finding the challenge okay at the moment, is I think it's good to be prepared, and it's good to take steps up towards the next level. So just starting off at this 75 hard challenge would have been tough for me, but as I've been doing something similar in the build up, for the last 2.5 months, it's actually not been such a big step up. So, preparation and maybe, having a middle ground to reach your ultimate goal can be an easier way of getting there. So don't just go too far too quickly. Go for something in the middle, work your way up, and then take the next step after that. So yeah, that's the challenge really. That's pretty much all I need to say on the subject. I'm enjoying the challenge. Check it out if you want to do it as well. There's hashtag 75 hard. I think it's good to test yourself in life. It's good to challenge yourself. It's good to sort of see what you are capable of. And hopefully, I'll be speaking to you a little bit more about the challenge as it goes on. And hopefully, you'll see an episode with me celebrating the successful completion of the challenge. Because that's my aim, that's my target, is to get the 75-day challenge done. I've been out on my bike. You have to go out exercising at least once a day, and I've been out on my bike in the Welsh valleys, in the Caerphilly, the old Gwent Valley, Caerphilly area. I've been out on my bike in the peeing down rain. I've been soaking wet a couple of times this week, so hopefully the weather's not going to put me off the challenge. So the only thing I can see tempting me from not doing the challenge and sticking at it would be if I have a weak moment and give up and have a drink. But I'm hoping that's not going to happen. I'm keeping myself out of situations. I do like to have a drink now and then, especially when I'm socializing with people. And obviously at the moment I'm not doing so much socializing with people because I'm in lockdown. So it's a good time to give up the alcohol. It's good to test yourself anyway. But the only other thing I can find challenging is the time getting everything done. But I've managed to do it for 13 days so far, so therefore I should be able to do it for another 13 days, and then another 13 days, and then another 13 days, and another 13 days, and then I'm going to be close to the 75 days then. So yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Nothing else left for me to say now, other than have a great day. I know I will. Thanks very much for listening. Cheers. Bye bye.